Team Chills Radio Show.
Hello, Wisdomers. I'm back. I hope you are well. Right now. Sure is good to be back on the air. Really is great. Yeah, it's been a great Easter long weekend. This week that we've had as well, and I was just feeling great. Bulldogs sadly lost to the South Sydney Rabbitohs on Good Friday. That sucked. I think the Reb fucking screwed us over. I'm fed up. Honestly, I'm fed up of referees rigging games for their own personal satisfaction to get back at the club, either for their own, they want to be a dictator on the field to the players and penalise for stupidity, like a silly sorry about that, guys. Silly hip drop tackle which should never have been sent to the sin bin ever. And I mean that's quite stupid indeed as well. Why the referees have become a bunch of twats because they want to control everything in their way and make stupid calls and stupid penalties for the other team to win. Now, when I was at the game that day, this happened the previous week with the Bulldogs only won by a point against North Queensland Cowboys. I'm thinking to myself, I mean, this has got to stop. The league has got to. The league's got to crack down on this, for instance. Because if they're not gonna, pull their weight around the referees, the people are just gonna. People will just walk away from NRL in general. And for me, I think it's just it's pathetic how games do become rigged as well. And I often ask yourself these questions of like, how come? Why should an NRL game be rigged in order for the other team to take advantage? I don't know. I'll let you decide that. It was like my point today about streaming services, right? And Are streaming services ripping off our community? You know that. And you're finding that there's so many competitors out there with streaming services now, and this is what's giving me the shits. Is especially, platforms like KO Sports charging $25 a month, and and users have complained that they're being billed twice with KO Sports, and the app is full of bugs and glitches, and you're paying $25 a month. Now, I've commented before on this show about streaming services and my take on streaming services as well. I think that most of the streaming services now is just a money making business in order to rob you out of your hard earned money. It goes to show that the total control streaming services have over us as a society is so powerful in the way they can dictate their culture to us. You know, I just I just wonder why does that happen? You know, I think that for me, going ahead, and when you hear about Netflix, you know, making all this cancel culture stuff using, upping the price of a monthly subscription now to $15 a month, or people can. Apparently, they were offering a subscription for $8 a month, plus you'd get advertising with it. Now, the way I'm seeing this, we might as well just go watch free to air TV if it keeps going on like this. Or if you have cable, whatever your cable is, Fox or whatever. KO Sports is owned by Foxtel, and clearly KO has failed at streaming of all sports. It was a good idea, in my opinion, but it's like Flash News, for instance, failed at the streaming of all the news that you could consume, and I was constantly getting bombarded with uh, Harvey Norman ads, right? Harvey Norman advertising. It's like, well, why should I pay $8 a month for this shit just to get ads? Like, come on. Where's the logical sense in this? Clearly, the streaming services are heading towards becoming free to air television, and that's the way it's going. My take is there is no appreciation for streaming any television. I think when you're streaming content these days and the whole Chinese censorship with China, I believe that it's like Disney Plus taking an episode down of The Simpsons because they reference China. It's just quite stupid. And it's like, then if Disney Plus or whoever keeps on going on like this, people are just going to stop watching it. And I've noticed streaming services too are taking advantage of consumers with price scalping. Like I said with KO Sports, they put it $25 a month. And what they're going to do is they'll just keep putting it up and taking advantage of people and ripping them off. And that's what I don't like. I just wish we could, you know, come to terms with all this streaming services bullshit and just think, what's better at the end of the day? Free to air television or streaming services? Sorry about that, guys. So that it's about finding the reason for the content that you're watching. You know, I mean, it seems to me you watch a show on Netflix, Disney Plus, or whatever, and it just end up on CBS, NBC, Channel 10, Channel 9. And you think, for what? I'm paying money for what? Nothing? And this is what I'm getting? I mean, that's stupid. You know that? It really is stupid. So we have to wait and see that how our life is going to play out, you know, in order for all this cancel culture BS to stop. Well, it needs to stop with streaming services. Because I just want, I don't know, we might as well all go back to cable television then, if it keeps going on like this. You know, but this is how the mass media is these days. In order on how they control people, and they want to control the way you think as well. And this brings me to my next point about, you know, what it is that we need to do as well to maintain a good life that we can live. Now, it goes to show that the way mass media has controlled us, scared people as well, you know, and I think that a lot of the bullshit that you read in the media is crap as well. But it's interesting about technology, okay, and how they're all data harvesting all your personal information. This is going on whenever you sign up to any streaming services. They get all your data and they sell it to third party advertisers. You know that? Why is that? You know, things like Stan, or like I remember 5 years ago, at least, Netflix and Stan were around, but it wasn't as big now as there's all these streaming services for these different shit. Apple TV, shit, that failed at streaming. Free to air television's got their streaming services. They always find ways, to milk money out of people, just to make a profit out of you. Why is that? It's just control at the end of the day, and that's all they want is your data and control. It goes to show with streaming music is the same thing, same problem in the music industry with streaming. We're becoming a monthly subscription society. So again, it's another way to milk people out of their money, their hard-earned money. You know that. Why is that? You know, it just goes to show that it's control because China has their own version of streaming services. But the problem is the it's just gotten to the point where it's just crazy for everyone out there. So who knows what what is going to be. But like I said, it's all just becoming a subscription society now. Another way just to milk money out of people's hard-earned money is what it is. So that's what's going on as well, I think. I believe that we've got to find what it is that we do want to consume and what content that we want to consume out there without being cancelled, because enough's enough with cancel culture, guys. Too many people are getting cancelled, and it's just not great as well. And that's what I find that there's just so much stimulation. You have an app for everything now. I think South Park was absolutely right when in the streaming wars in how they predicted how the whole problems with the streaming services was going to be. You know, you've pretty much got a streaming services for everything now as well. It's like, what's going to be next after streaming services? Are people going to get fed up and just be like, "Oh fuck this, we're going back to cable television"? That's something that I'm curious about myself as well. Is thinking how consumers are going to basically consume their content on a regular basis. I hope someone can answer that about streaming and mass media control these days, and data harvesting people's personal data and personal information. And it's not good to be doing that to consumers as well. We're now in a period of inflation now where uh, everything has to be price scalping these days. It's like, why? Why do they, retail outlets, hospitality venues want to price scalp certain things as well? I'll let you decide that. So it's like, you know, with too much information out there. I guess I just often wonder how is this going to, you know, be is streaming going to be the be all end all to our problems? What problems has streaming services caused? Really, I just see it as them as money making business, just to take your hard earned money out every month. They say, oh yeah, $9.99 a month, and then they'll constantly just keep putting it up and up and up all the time. So I'll let you guys decide on that as well about streaming. All right, the weather right now is 10.9 degrees Celsius. It feels like 8.3 degrees Celsius. Minimum of 7 degrees Celsius with a top of 23 degrees. No rain, it's going to be clear. South-southeasterly, 7 kilometers an hour wind, 9 kilometers an hour gust, 63% humidity, 0 millimeters of rain since 9 a.m. Rain, 100% very high chance of no rain. Sydney, Australia, clear, wind southwesterly, 15 to 25 kilometers an hour, becoming light in the evening. Sun, moon and UV index 6:16 a.m. sunrise, 5:43 p.m. sunset. Warning gibbous moon phase. Last quarter was the 13th of April. Is the next moon phase. So we did have a full moon this week. Tomorrow, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 7 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Wednesday, sunny with showers, low of 9 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Thursday, sunny with showers predicted, a low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 21 degrees Celsius. Friday, sunny with showers predicted, a low of 13 degrees Celsius, top of 22 degrees Celsius. Saturday, sunny with showers predicted, low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 23 degrees Celsius. Sunday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 12 degrees Celsius, top of 25. Monday, sunny, partly cloudy, a low of 11 degrees Celsius, and a top of 21 degrees Celsius. So guys, I'll leave it there. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Stephen Shields Radio Show and turn on your notifications. New podcasts are available every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. Bye for now.